Hello, hello, hello everyone, and welcome in. Welcome one, welcome all. Thank you guys for stopping by so early as we are just getting started here. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be playing some Mechabellum. So you know this game, I love this game, and it's a good time all around, so I want to say hello chat. How you doing? Hello there, Mango, Greg, Craig, and Tank, Living Dead, Fireball. I'm bored, really. Spheroid, Dragonling, TTRE, Guacamole, Dr. Flop. Welcome one, welcome all. Ah, yes. Oh, I have been looking forward to right now. You see that premiere in 3 hours? Oh yes, me too. That is the thing I am most excited about. Work in progress for all of it, so if there's something you see there to comment on, please do. But we'll talk more about that topic in a few minutes once y'all actually get these numbers up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because that's the best way to get that interaction rolling. So without further ado, let's jump right into the action, shall we? Go multiplayer, go 1v1, see what happens. Correct. That also means that this is be a relatively short stream for us, clocking it at 3 hours due to timing on the premiere, which I'm excited about. Like, yes, please. Why is this not displaying my... Why is it taking so long to... Let me refresh. Reload everything. There we go. Alright. Better. Okay then, let's go ahead and start off with... Sure. Can't possibly go wrong. Doing fine for the night? That's great to hear. Lord knows I'm excited about things like so. Versus Ball Crawler as Ball Mustang. I'm almost tempted to play a defensive style here. Almost. Not really, no. Alright. Snap you here. Put you here. This song slaps so hard, makes me happy. And yeah, that'll be fine. We gotta put another crawler. Or Mustang. Probably Mustang, right? Dead center-ish. Alright. You'd like to see some arc lights? Oh, me too! You guess means no tournament in 1 hour? Not super into the tournament. As much as every time like, I should do a tournament, like, that's gonna take hours, and I don't want to have to deal with the wait time in between, as prestigious as it is. It's just not fun gameplay when I can just press the quick play button and match into the same players, because that's how quick play works. Except I don't have all the added bureaucracy of the tournament. Like, I get that there's some excitement revolving around the whole, oh, look at this, I have a badge thing. Or even the, oh, I'm peaking MMR because I played in a tournament and got bonus MMR for it. But, like, I still get to face the same players. With less red tape. Okay. These are some tough ones. I'm keen to take charged ammo just to mess with things, because we already have enemy going elite spec with arcs they didn't start with. Also tempted to start leveling a crawler, because apparently that worked really well, and we should eat their units alive if we do that. But let's just take missile spec, because it's cheap. And then these... nuke these crawlers in particular. I think that hits, damages this arc, wipes most of these guys. Looks like we've already baited everything to this side, so I don't need to do any more baits here. And to that end, What is our option? They've gone ball crawlers, so stormcaller's kind of mid. Hacker's not bad here, but that's kind of expensive to do this turn. Phoenixes are another great call. Marksman should work out pretty well, as should Phoenixes. I wouldn't mind getting some single target DPS in here. Balls of my own would be very effective too. We might just want to go balls of our own. And start our own balls rolling. Slap them down right here. With another sniper, another sniper. Okay. Yeah, great call on his own missile. Those are some fangs. Well, hello there, Miss Raider. If it isn't the Raider herself, welcome in. How you doing today? Enjoying some wastelands? And hey there, Adam. What have you done to Raider with the wastelands? Are we winning? So far, mostly yes. We could throw the game and go Overlord. We could. Wouldn't even be throwing because they don't have anti-air. Hello there, Kregar. Welcome in, welcome in. Speed spec, speed spec. Would speed spec help me here? Not really. Redeployments, on the other hand, is just incredibly good to have laying around. Alright, so I do need some proper splash damage, and to that end I can go Mustang with high explosive. You met a crazy cat lady in Wasteland. Is starting the RP already, are we? Oh, jeez. That sounds like a good time to me. I'll put that back. I actually don't need to move anything this turn, which is a weird thing to think about. Let's just drop some more marksmen on the field then. Drop you right here. Let's missile this guy out of existence, because missiles are a great existence solution. They've gotten sledgehammers level 2, so more balls would be a great solution to that problem. Wonder if he's going to refund his second ball. Looks like not this turn, at least. He did take refunds. I don't know if he took refund. Our marksmen are locked on to good targets. Look, you're crazy already and you love cats. Alright, that's how it begins. Alright, so it looks like we could use some extra chaff clear on the deep left. And our snipers are chunking their way through sledges, but we will suffer the issue of the sledge's HP scaling faster than our marksman DPS. Does he have AA available on his arc? That's a darn good question. He may be going carry arc. Subsidized crawler, super heavy armor. Don't mind if I do. He does not have anti-air available on their arc, so they're not going carry arcs. However, they do have electromagnetic shock, which makes them much, much more powerful. Wow, he's got EMP everywhere. Okay, big scary. But it does mean that we don't have to deal with carry arcs. However, our balls might be having they might be getting pummeled here if we're not careful. So we gotta look out for that. It also means that the Overlord switch would be devastating. How's my day been? So exciting! I spent way too long doing thumbnail stuff. But I've got... Oh, I guess now is a great time to do the announcement now that we have... I guess most people still aren't here yet. But... We're branching out into doing narration. If you guys notice on the channel, there is currently a premiere set starting out at midnight. That's just a short 3 hours from now, so you can have your nice bedtime story at the end of this stream that we'll be raiding into after this. And I want you guys to give everything you've got. You have any comments, anything you want to see? Well... the comment section will be the place to tell that story. And I want to hear it all. Because we're starting that brand new series. I've purposefully not recorded part 2 of the series. So any comments you guys make will be able to be potentially included. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited, you have no idea. Azalea coming in and rejoining the incursion. Congratulations, friend. You've regained access to all the beautiful emotes here at the channel, as well as the special access role on Discord. Bet you knew that already. Welcome back. Still a month behind. Yeah, I still have no idea what's going on with that, but at least it's close to... it's getting closer, yeah? Alright, it says orbital bombardment time. I think so. Hit him with the orbital strike. Detected in there, AO. Alright, let's remove this chunk in particular. We don't want that here. Need to deal with this, which is something another set of stangs can handle. Drop this here. Almost want to drop this as well. There we go. We can reposition that later if necessary. Gonna make me wait until tomorrow? Shh. It's okay. It'll be there. That's what YouTube is for. It's very good at that. I'm tempted to get range on these just so we start chopping these crawlers earlier. As our balls here are really not doing much. They're not getting on top of these things. So we kind of need to change this up a little bit. Your promise today? I mean, you're not wrong. I did say today. My brain didn't register that most people consider midnight to be tomorrow. Hey there, Travis, coming in and joining the incursion. Congratulations, friend. You've gained access to all the beautiful emotes here on the channel. And now you can pun in green. I'd love to see it. I'm sitting here bantering and not... Okay, well, that's a mistake on my part. We're saving for an extra double overlord turn. I'm very glad I built those extra stangs in the rear because these hostiles are getting a bit chunky. Alright, our balls are actually still doing pretty well. By that I mean they're breaking shields. Raider strongly disapproves. Oh no. 3 a.m. will still be today, right? Exactly. Tomorrow is after I go to bed, which is not now. Let's see, HP or electromagnetic pulse. We have extra money laying around, so we'll do that. I think we just grab 2 level 1 overlords because they really don't have anti-air. The problem we're going to be facing is, of course... No, Overlord Artillery this turn. Because I suspect we're not going to be punished for that. The problem we are going to be facing is, of course, that they currently have ground control, substantially. And now I have to be concerned, greatly concerned, about their... potentially just doing whatever they want because they have map control. Alright, so they're getting overlords of their own. Those are level 2 overlords. What do you think of the composition of Fang Fortress Stormcaller? It's strong. It's been pretty meta for a while now. Did he get range or just... no, I'm just that much in his face. Okay. Okay, so technically they have anti-air now in the form of this overlord. I mean, I guess they technically had anti-air beforehand in the form of fangs, but that's not a reasonable threat given the numbers they possessed. A more reasonable threat is... a more credible threat is this overlord themselves. Oh, how was the stream there, Raider? Did you get to enjoy the Wasteland experience? Or should I say, how was the Wasteland experience? I desperately need more snipers and the like. This is going to be bad for me. This turn is going to be very painful. I don't have jump drive on this lineup. Overload for him was a great call. It really was. I think I do this. here and buy out for armor doesn't help me. Mothership, I guess, helps me. And I think we reposition this guy to here. Because I find it unlikely that he's going to expect that. Yeah. This is going to be an issue. And he's put armor on it. So my Mustangs back here aren't even going to be able to clean it up. But we can at least delay it substantially. Alright, so he takes out one of my boats in front. And we get damage on the second one. We are distracting the first boat with wasps. Their boat is still extraordinarily distracted. I think we've won this one. Thanks for getting into Star Sector. What a game. Is a good game. You've greatly enjoyed the game so far. Fun combat, cool dialogue, and interesting story. Yes. You know, there are some great RPG games out there that I've just never really dived into, you know? It's nice to see that they exist. I really appreciate that it seems to have like actually deep moral conundrums, which is something you don't get very often from most media, period. So it's nice to see things that are relatable. Been playing Halls of Torment lately? Ah, the Survivor's like. I've heard good things, but I've not... Okay, this guy needs to move out of here. I've heard good things, but I've not played it myself. I really don't have strong opinions on that game, other than I tend to not get particularly enthralled by such... I'm going to describe it as overtly simple gameplay. Okay, I need something to do. Does he have Mothership? Does not have Mothership. So what we do is Elite Recruit, double snipe here and here. Okay. Like, I get it. The game is clearly well crafted. It's just, I struggle to be enraptured by something that is very clearly intended to just be turn off brain, enjoy number go up style experience. It's just not my thing, you know? You faced from deep moral decisions already? Yes. Alright, this guy's clearly comically effective, so we empower this one? Or even better yet, this guy. There we go. Boost that deeps. Much better. Alright, so they added an arc light in there to help clear up the Mustangs, which does not help him too much. He gets instantly sniped. Actually, this armor is a problem, even for our snipers. But I think we got it. Hello there, Mechabellum. Welcome in. Flanking overlords? I could, but I think it doesn't matter because their Mustangs have wiped us off the field. The aerial spec was thus far been far more than we can handle. Yep. And that's the end of this round. You're saying you don't play idle games. Ah. You definitely suggest Halls of Torment as someone who in fact did not like Vampire Survivor. I mean, you know, to each their own. It does not look like... It's kind of blown up on Twitch a little bit. I got to see it. It does not look like the kind of game I would enjoy. It looks fine. It's just not for me, you know? Is a number go up game? It is a number go up game. And as much as I can enjoy that style of game, as much as I do periodically partake, it's just a little too on the nose for me. It just doesn't scratch that itch, at least not without causing itches elsewhere that are more higher priority itches for me to scratch. Alright, we have crawlers, we have phoenixes. We can literally do the same start again. I usually don't like starting with mustangs. I wouldn't mind starting with phoenixes though. Okay. Alright, so against Marksman Mustang, you know what that means. Time for Crawler. Get set up into this formation, which I've taken to liking, with rear crawlers on both sides. And Phoenix here, Phoenix here. Unlock marks, and there we go. Number go up games are great after a day of high intensity games. It's usually what you end up doing. I tend to agree. I do actually agree with that, like, entirely. I find that's exactly the kind of thing that I'm interested in. Except for the bit where after most games, especially after stream, I just don't want to do more of it. So, like, Okay, so our opponent has constructed additional crawlers, which will outdo all of us. We are going to get outswarmed here, which is fine for round one. More importantly, we have to take into consideration the loss of the right flank. Our catcher's mitt, while it worked, was not exceptionally effective. We will need it to be more effective. There are some tournaments every week or so. Don't you consider trying that? I have considered trying them out, yes. Oh wow, we actually win this one. Okay. Do I intend on streaming Super Battle Pets? Super Auto Pets? I'm not sure. Game has gotten some more updates, content drops and such. I'm not sure. Is the answer to that question. I don't know if I even want shield device spec. Like, no, I don't want. What I do want, however, probably Stormcallers, Mustangs of my own. Vulcan would be effective. It's not a this turn thing unless I buy out. It's got aerial spec on Mustangs. Rhino would be reasonable here. Certainly at this position. Oh, I don't have enough money for Whirlwind. Okay. Let's just cause a problem here for them and hope that makes up the difference. In fact, let's put this on this side. We will have to sell it off next round, but I can live with that. In the meantime, we add an additional crawler. No, Phoenix here. Okay. Looks like they got a bunch of Mustangs in the front line. Alright, I can work with that. They put a Sentinel missile on the side to deal with flanks, which heavily injured our Rhino. They get missile spec? No. It's like, I don't remember seeing missile spec there. So yes, I messed up this round pretty hard. And it shows. Can do it. Did this thing gain HP? This thing gained HP when it took a shot. Okay. Well. Okay then. So given this, oh man, I need the money. No. I so wish there was an undo button, because that's so many mistakes in one, just so many misclicks in one time. Like you can't do that. Okay, so hopefully he reacts to that one. Like, that's just, I don't have money anymore. Okay. It is what it is. This is fine. Zerg Swarm. I have a solution to the Zerg Swarm. Not gonna be enough. No, it's not gonna be enough. Like, I need... This is the issue with RIP 200 monies. Yeah, literally just RIP monies, and a lot of it. Like, this isn't something that you could just come back from. This is... Yeah, at least we baited and put in balls over there. This is just being money and momentum down for the rest of the game. Hey there, Hawklight. Welcome in. How you doing tonight? You did get the EMP weapon, which is cause for concern. But we do have Vulcan, which beats everything he has on the field except for the marksman. But hopefully we can have the Phoenixes deal with that. I really need to deal with those units on the right, because they will run clean through, and, well, looks like we're still delaying it. The catcher's mid is working. Getting warmed up for Quake Champion 1v1s. Quake Champion 1v1s. Woof. That one's a nerve-wracking, as it were. At least Quake is fun, you know? The best choices so far, apparently. That either... I don't know if that says something about you as a person, or if you have very well-informed chat to nudge you to direction. Because I can only imagine... Because I haven't played Wastelanders, but for what I've seen from what little of your playthrough and from across the internet at time... requires some substantial pessimism, as it were, to say the least. Okay, I think I don't need another Vulcan. What I could use, however, is something to deal with these balls and these crawls. Impact drill might be it, because I don't have to invest more into this side other than the impact drill. And then I can invest into additional Phoenixes. There we go. I like that idea. Maybe energy shield on the Phoenixes. Well, hello there. If it isn't that Dapper Cat coming in with the raid! How you doing? These guys are actually getting kills, which is weird, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and get some damage output. So I don't know what else to get. And leave it at that. Let's leave it at this for now. Smoke. Hey there, Dapper Cat. Welcome in, welcome in. What were you playing? Just chatting. That's not a game. How you doing today, Dapper Cat? Welcome back. Anything exciting going on your end? I want to hear about it. Alright, given the massive amounts of wasps, I think we're going to have to go with Mustangs. As we start the Phoenix Swarm. The innuendos, this game never ends with this game. It doesn't. He played Arcade Paradise today. Interesting, interesting. That's one I've not touched at all. And I'm okay with this. Alright, so for this we grab 1, 2, and aerial spec or range. I think we do range so that we cleave through everything. And sit these guys over here. And then buy out also for aerial spec. And Vulcan's not quite ready to level up. If I get mass recruitment, I can get another crawl, which I'm into. In fact, let's put it on this side, because these guys actually got second to top damage last turn, which is kind of impressive. Okay. Let's go. Great game and on Xbox Game Pass. Interesting. Oh my. Music pretty dope. I love the electro swing genre. It makes me happy, and I wish there was more of it available. Overload could work also. It could work, although I'm not keen to go more super heavies. Not with this lineup. I mean, he's had marksmen. They're only level 1s. But he's got Mustangs with the aerial spec option. He's got Wasps with also aerial spec option. And like he's kitted to deal with aerial spec stuff. Like not missing out on much by avoiding the whole aerial spec thing. Or by avoiding air. However, what I could use is range on these Phoenixes to keep them behind the snipe, to keep them behind the front line. I say as if the crawlers on the right side aren't veritable heroes here. Oh no, the crawlers. It's been so long since I've seen a crawler carry. Oh no. You're stuck playing Warptorio, the third most painful Factorio mod. Oh my god, don't get me started. You see, OFH team, they've been putting out weekly teasers for Thaumcraft, dude. I can't. I can't. It's bad. It's real bad. Okay, Orbital Javelin. I think we'll actually take Orbital Javelin here. Snipe this. Upgrade this so it survives an Orbital Javelin. Upgrade these guys. Upgrade these two, because apparently these things are disgusting. Buy out for range so they actually stay in combat. And another set of crawlies. Yes. Here we go. Let's do it this way. Just in case, so they have a less of a chance to get Sentinel missiled. Oh, shield. Okay, I can live with that. Ah, crawlers go nibble. Yes, yes they do. And they nibble. They've got more of a bite than a nibble this time. Crazy Moose. Well, hello there. Man, put fangs over there? Alright, so now the Phoenixes are successfully staying behind the chaff, which is great. As our own Vulcan is just kind of taking hits and does not care because it's a Vulcan. You've heard good things about Meltublitz's spawner, crawler spawn card. Opinions? Don't have strong opinions on it. Like, it's fine. Hello there. Welcome back, April. As we have a nuclear launch coming in from Crazy Moose, dropping the 50. Well, hello there. Not even a message, just stopping by to show support. Well, I am glad you enjoy. Okay. Range on the flamethrower robot. I just don't care. Like, it kills these 3 things, and then none of the rest of the stuff matters at all. Oh, I'm not running DPS. Great. Okay. We upgrade these then. Let's snipe out this group. No. Snipe out this group. There we go. Can we get some love in chat for Crazy Moose, because he's just, that is a whole heap load of support, and he's not even coming in with a message. How you doing today, Crazy? Been doing D&D homebrew. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's different. Well, I guess it's not that different. Not from the usual. Nonetheless, excitable, exciting. And no, it's taken out the Phoenixes. I need those. It's okay, Phoenixes did most of their job first. He's got a Vulcan on the right side, which is both new and terrifying, because it means that it's going to shut down my everything, because it took out my buildings. Since you last spoke, you won a MacBook from your university. You took 9 classes, and that was the best in all of them. Oh, congratulations! That's gotta feel good. That's gotta feel real good. Very, very congratulations to you. Let's see. Once they got tired of the crawlers. I mean, I don't blame them. I would have too. I'm just deciding between, like, amp cord, orbital bombardment. I think orbital bombard, just the center here. And then what we do here is drop a shield on this guy and on this guy to prevent blinding smoke. And then how about we upcast a pair of Phoenixes over here with missile here, and just in case, an extra Mustang here. With range, so we can clear these guys out real quick. And then because I can. It can only go well for us. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we hit everything, and they partially defend against this. Good, good. I could definitely use some more chaff clear over here. That's going to be an issue for us. Are those Mustang aggroing on the new Phoenixes or still on the Vulcan? They are definitely aggroing onto the new Phoenixes. And I will have to get a Vulcan of my own there to deal with it. Okay. Good news is, the vast majority of what... Oh, well, actually... Oh, those anti-air stangs are just so very good at dealing with aircraft things. Gonna do more BattleBit? BattleBit is such a great game. Highly recommend. You can't keep giving me this options. If skill spec ever comes up, this is gonna be a problem. Okay. Okay, the question is it level 1 or level 2 Vulcan? I think we do level 2. And now we do range. I can also do incendiary, but that will cost me greatly. Probably still worth it though. And we're in buyout range here. So let's do 150 here. Get this guy to turn around. There we go. And then while we're at it, upgrades on probably a Phoenix. Phoenix. Okay. Why not armor? Because I have to deal with this melting point. I guess would armor have been great here? Probably. I'm addicted to watching Halls of Torment. Gonna stream any gameplay of that. I'm not super into it. I may do it I may do it anyways, but I'm not particularly into the gameplay style. If that makes sense. Like, I've tried out games like Vampire Survivors of similar. Well, we're just super dead here. Like, that lightning storm wrecked us. It came down mostly to the energy shields. Our opponent had energy shields and therefore did not lose all of their units to the lightning storm. We did not, and therefore lost all of our units to the lightning storm. And there's the end of that. So we're just dead outright. Okay. Well, that was a mistake on my part. I needed to respect the lightning storm more. I liked our position in that match. I think we were doing well. I think we had a reasonable advantage that we could leverage. And that round was swingy enough with the difference in the utility that it just overwhelmed any advantage we had. I needed to not invest into the incendiary, and I needed to instead invest into shields. And I think we would have had that. Or it was the misclicks early game. I mean, the misclicks didn't help, but despite the misclicks, we still got ahead. So I am, for the moment, content with our performance and our analysis of things. Okay. Let us see. I could get silly cheesy. I don't think that's a round 1 thing. Alright. I kind of want to try... the same style, but here instead. So just having it on this side should do it. To have this here. I think we go double fang as well. OnlyFangs time, you know it. And then these guys way back. Here. Alright, we have an elite spec player going fangs, which is going to be painful for me. Very painful for me. Puts him at the advantage puts him at the advantage as we get to like round 3. Positionally, I believe me to be at advantage. And opening round 1, due to the presence of Stormcallers, I believe that puts us in the lead in terms of round 1. It's going to spiral. Overleveled Fangs time? Yes. Given the proximity of the opponent's goods, I think this isn't a range opener. I think we do... I'm almost tempted to mech rage. Portable shield, missile strike, fast storm. Missile strike. Don't much care for those, do I? Let's just remove one of these. Oh, geez, he can hit mine a little bit closer, so you can hit more. Yes, we start in range, so we don't need more range. Shield would be good. Shield would be pretty good, actually. Vulcans are always a great option here, and he's already got balls. So I'm keen to get hackers rolling next round. I think this round we add another Stormcaller. And do we try to read the missile? I'll do this, and I'll save for hacker swap. Alright, yeah, so he's got the same idea. Alright, understandable. That's what storm colors are for. Shield good against arc AoE? Yes. Fang on Fang action? Absolutely. So, storm colors are our shield pen here. So we should be able to break through quite quickly. But as you'll notice, his level 2 fangs, because he starts them with level 2, are going to very rapidly outscale ours. That's going to be a cause for concern for us. We won this time because Stormcaller and Shield. But that is not going to stay consistent. He sold his balls, he did sell his balls, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. We still have to worry about Vulcans, which I'm keen to invest into right now. Because if we get Vulcan on the field, it wipes out Fangs like no one's business. I say that as if we don't already have Storms, but we could get heavy investment into that. A Phoenix swap out of our opponent would be terrifying to deal with. Is it orbital? I feel like not taking orbital bombardment is a mistake just because of how cost effective it is. So let's just drop a Vulcan in the front line here. Let's see what happens. Let's go center. And upgrade this Fang. I need to keep on top of the Fang upgrades, because failure to do so means falling behind in the Fang War. You sold an Arclight. Okay. Hello there, Hated Hollow. Welcome in. There's a Rhino. It has self-destruct available to it, as well as photon coating. It's putting it right front and center. Okay, so we are probably we're definitely going hacker then. Just not this round. Let's see. Oh, it's got an energy shield too. That's obnoxious. Okay, the marksman will be MVP here, and we are getting crawlered, fanged behind. Wait until he gets the explosion on it. Did it walk out of sniper range and then lose aggro? Okay. None of my units are turning around to shoot this thing? Okay, that's fine, I guess. We may lose the shield because of it, but... it's close, but I think we keep the shield, actually. Oh boy, is it close. Okay, we, again, keep the shield by a pixel. Is Hacker overcommit for a single Rhino? Yes, unless our opponent commits to more Rhino. That's kind of the gambling elements of this game. You can't... You have to blind pick. If it isn't Heavy Hacker... means we'll get shields next round. Drop more shields, you can't kill them. He doesn't have shield pen, shield break, which is relevant. But I need to make sure this Rhino doesn't become a problem. Or it's going to become a problem. It is what it is. Yeah, he's investing more. Getting the photon this turn. Let's see, the crawlers are here as well. Oh no, he's getting more into the rear. Alright, this may justify putting a full Vulcan back there, which I'm not sad about, but we do get a Rhino. And he totally breaks our shield this time. Replica crawlers will be an issue. Yeah. The fangs, his fangs are scaling faster than mine, which is a concern. But we do get a Rhino. We do beat his Rhino, which he may just sell off. God, he actually just can't kill us at all. At least until the building goes down, then he can kill us. I just want to appreciate that this Rhino was his Rhino, and it's the last thing alive. Imagine if it had Whirlwind. It would be disgusting. These are our crawlers. Oh my god. And by our crawlers, I mean we hacked them from him. And we win the round. Oh no. We win the round. Okay. Anti-interference module. You can't do this to me, please. How am I supposed to fight this? Okay. I'm going to take it just in case he doesn't, so it never comes up again. This shield is going back. And we snipe. This creature? Yes. Anti-interference module. Who gets it? Does it matter? I'll just keep it in the inventory. Alright. There's the ignition fangs. So we gotta put a hacker back here now. God, that Rhino is gonna do so much to us. Good news is it doesn't have anti-interference module on it. So we hack it and we roll. But holy smokes. Did it take the anti-hack? As far as I can tell, he did not. Heavy arcs, incendiary, smoke bomb. Incendiary would be amazing, and I'm going to take it to force him to do things. How badly does he eat me? There we go. I'll pop shields here. Upgrade you. Let's do elite recruit hacker. Sniper. No more of this. Should have upgraded this guy instead. Yeah, that's a lot of rhino. Okay. All of them with the photon coating tech. Oh geez, the rhino back here is punching the hacker. Oh my god, I put it in the bad position. And he's warped these in over here, so it's killing the marksman. Oh my god, the rhinos are whirling me. And his fangs are truly coming online. Get range? What happened here? Oh, I just killed all my units. Okay. Okay, electromagnetic blasts or skill spec? Electro blast really doesn't help. Skill spec, on the other hand. Slapped right here. Does. Let's see, I could use storm collars, which have been doing things, but I need more hacking potential to deal with this stuff is what I need. This is a problem because reasons. Like, I can't deal with that. I need... Oh my god. This position is so bad, it's actually making it such that I need a second hacker here. Okay. You sit here. Let's wipe this. Out of time. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. We really aren't attacking these rhinos fast enough, are we? It's close, but not quite. He gets buildings. He's gonna get both buildings. Which will hurt massively. Oh, it's bad. Oh, it's real bad. Alright, burst damage. I don't think I particularly care about this. Burst damage, burst damage, burst damage. This is an issue. I think we may have to get orbital artillery here. The rhinos just walk in. The shields are no longer a substantial part of this. Let's do this anyways. Okay, if we get orbital artillery, we can obliterate these quickly. Phoenixes are another reasonable option here. We just need raw DPS. I think Phoenixes are the toppest tier option to handle this, because raw DPS. Unfortunately, what I don't have are any DPS increasing upgrades here, which is a mistake. I know. Yeah. Oh my god, there's so much going on, I'm not keeping up with it. Okay, at least we're hacking rhinos, at least up until this right side happens. I'm so far behind at this point. This is death, isn't it? Yeah, I'm so far behind at this point. Yes, okay. Yeah, he started off with stronger fangs, and I did not recover. Is how that went. I ran out of time twice, which did not help. And I was too far behind. Like, he just scaled so much harder. Elite spec fangs are just so... they're like they're literally twice as strong as non-elite spec fangs, which is numerically how that works. And I don't know how to recover from that when you're starting with the same strat. And steel balls or fortresses do better versus rhino? Fortresses, no. Fortresses, just like the... Fortresses would have done better. No, they wouldn't. And I don't see how that would have helped much. Balls also do not do particularly well versus rhinos. I am uncertain how I should have played that differently. It felt to some degree like I was getting cheesed out because our opponent kept utilizing the flanks and just throwing an extra thing on there. Like, oh no, here's a fang here. I can't deal with that because I have to invest twice as much resources at the front as my opponent does. And then he's like, oh no, let me throw a rhino here after dealing with the fang, because then I don't have the resources to deal with that. And that just happened far too many times. And even then, had I managed to deal with it, he still had this entire front, which he could have started on. Which is what I was trying to consider. That was what I was spending so much of my thought process on, and why I kept timing out, because I'm trying to figure out how do I deal with both of these things, or all four of these things simultaneously, because any one of them could be the reality at any and every point in time. And I failed to find an answer, and in doing so stun-locked myself, and failed to act at all. Already have a good one out there, Living Dead. Good luck out there. Intensive training this early? Don't have anything I'm particularly into training, but I wouldn't mind taking it. I'm tempted to just carry arc. Because I can. Sledges? Arc? I'm going to need more single target DPS, and I need to get ahead of that. So I should probably Phoenix this round. And not utilize the... not utilize this turn. Name the stream OnlyFangs, so Fangs. I've not been given Fangs as the opening, as a choice, as an option for opening units, with the exception of last round. And our opponent got superior Fangs, so that did not end well for us at all. Our opponent this round has gotten Wasps, one of which is level 2, I assume owing to the ability. Doesn't have jump drive is the thing, so I'm keen to just get Mustangs and just invalidate Wasps in their entirety. Just start that process early. Also, remind me to fix my Phoenix load up. God, those Fangs, those Wasps got so much. Let's see, Smoke Bomb hurts me immensely. I'll take Haste Module just because it's good. I'll shield these two in the off chance that he smokes bombs. Throw these guys back here, defend against this side, and keep the middle-ish safe. Haste module here, upgrade. None of these need an upgrade, but I'm not going to waste the XP. So, I don't want to waste the XP, so I'll throw it onto you. And just, it is what it is. Let's bomb that creature in particular. Oh, hello, there's the Rhino. Looking forward to that one. Okay, that's what I got the Phoenix for, by the way. Okay, but now that we have Mustangs on the field, those Wasps should just melt. However, it would seem that their marksman was able to survive the crawler rush by virtue of a sentinel missile. We'll still win this pretty hard because we beat everything he has just straight up that hard. But like we're that far ahead, but it is cause for concern. Weakness has been exposed, and my opponent knows it. I don't really want any of these. I'll take this just to start causing some potential problems for our opponent, though I'm not even convinced that's a good idea. Let's see. This is happening here. I need to deal with this sniper. I think we do that by putting another Mustang here and having it split. From here. This way the sniper goes more to the side. That way these guys hang out right over here, so the sniper gets distracted by attacking units from here. It moves this direction, and then this direction, which is where we want to see it. Okay, thinking a lot about that, but moving on. This Rhino will be a concern, so I will unconcern myself by getting 2 more Phoenixes. And missile? Nah. Did he just sell his Rhino and move it? What is he doing over here? Alright, now he got some balls straight in the front line. Alright, I can deal with that. Yeah, he's... Wait, is that high explosive wasps? Splash damage wasps. I've never seen someone use that before. Okay. Well, we break through left side real hard. And at perfect timing, too. Ish. There we go. Having mass-produced tech and selling it is still profit? Yes, that is correct. Alright, so our right side is going to be a concern. He's investing and building in such a ways that we can't easily cause it to bait. Or maybe we can. Probably don't want to. Electromagnetic incendiary. I'll just grab Missile Strike. It's cheap, it's easy, it's very cost efficient. Rhino is getting bullied. Let's keep up the bullying. Let's slam these guys here. They go straight across. Ish. I need Phoenix and Mustang here. Phoenixes should deal with this. Mustangs here should deal with this. That way these guys should go to this side to chase down these Mustangs. And how about slamming... You know what? How about we just remove these guys entirely? Into that. That missile strike, though. Leaves one Mustang alive, which is the perfect amount of Mustang to cause a massive distraction. We are suffering a lack of chaff clear on the left side, it would seem. And we have... No, our units got pulled away is what happened. Yeah, he's just going elite wasps. Oh boy, you don't see that every day. Doesn't even have a shield. Okay. That's funny to me. Redeployments, probably want to take this. Let's grab aerial spec on here. And level 2 Mustang into Mustang. Clean that up faster. Put these guys here. The rest of this is still looking pretty solid. Upgrade you and you before you are free. And the other... There we go, that'll do. Okay. Oh boy. That's some empowered balls. We are going to need so many more Phoenixes. Or we could use a boat. It doesn't have air spec, so boat does pretty well versus the wasps. I'm still not convinced of getting the high explosive ammo for the Mustangs here. As much as high explosive ammo works extremely well versus the wasps, I would prefer if we had them still dealing any amount of damage to other things. Giant Hunter shield airdrop will take shield airdrop here in a heartbeat. Question I have is more Phoenixes, or is it ooh, this is not great here, is it? Let's do this. More Phoenixes, or we go boats? I think we can try out boats here. Throw you front and center. Put you here. We need ground cannons rapidly. $250 monies. Does that help us this turn? Not really, but I can do this. Just a good start. And then Save this for next turn. Okay. Wasps from the side. Oh, he's gotten boats himself with the photon. Okay, that's cause for concern. He says GG, but I'm not convinced he's dead here. Yes, he does. Okay. Yeah, we hit him hard enough. Given my love of boats, if you consider getting rich when in real life. I'm not a big fan of boats. Boats are not... I'm not a water person. Like, really not my thing. Take this off. Lead marks. Eh. If we were to do... where's charge shot? Here we go. Yeah, I'll keep elite marks on. Charge shot, definitely. That's just so good. Okay. Which I know is like heresy saying, you know, because I'm from Florida. So like, anytime I go, I can survive water. I can respect it. It's just not my form of entertainment, you know. Was gaming hard enough next time? Now it is always fun. I can respect it. I wasn't feeling particularly memey today. I'm not feeling particularly memey today. Otherwise, I may have just wasp there. But I can respect it. It's a good time. Let's see. Elite spec, but no fangs. Fang Stormcaller on heavy armor spec is just like the worst, but we'll try it. You don't mind the water in the air, just not so much when it turns into just water. Yeah. Oh, this is some extra fang time. I want to try doing the lineup here. So we'll back this guy off. Okay, so we'll start with this. Hacker space here. This goes here. This goes... I know I will... There. Going to try this, see how it works out. I suspect we may need another fang here and another one back here, but I'm okay with this. Oh my god. Well, I'm so very glad I put this guy in front because he tried the Stormcaller cheese. Unfortunately for us, it's crawlers versus fangs, which puts us at a substantive disadvantage. We've stacked... He built more middle, we built more left side, so we do win left side at the cost of right side, but oof. This is, yikes. Not actually sure who comes out on top here. Fangs or... Like, the fangs scale harder. And I would like to use the fangs as the chaff clear, but I think it's not gonna happen. Could go rhinos here. Rhinos would be pretty okay. Oh no. I hope you chose correctly there, friend. Let's get rid of these. Add another set of fangs here. Here. I'm not gonna put this on yet, but I shouldn't put that there. It's irresponsible of me. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. He's gonna be one of these guys. Okay. That's fine. Have a good one there, Travis. Good luck out there. Back for story time. I cannot wait. I'm so excited. This is the most excited I have been for something in a while. And that's saying something, because I'm always incredibly excited. I was talking to a friend, and I was like, I'm looking forward to this weekend. And she's like, oh, why? What's so special about this weekend? And, you know, I was telling her about things. I'm like, wait a minute. I realized that I have had this conversation for the past, I don't know how long. It's just my life, apparently. I'm excited for every weekend because I'm always doing something exciting. Alright, so we do this. Put you over here, right into melee range. And Whirlwind with another Fang. I dislike getting Fangs that aren't level 2, but here we are. Okay, help cover this flank. There we go. So our opponent did not choose anti-interference module. So if they get a hacker, they can't ever get peak anti-hack technology for the rest of the game. Which I'm very, very okay with. Our opponent has gotten mech rage. Oh, hello. Yep, there's the cheesiness coming in again. You'd have seen that one coming. I definitely need mech rage of my own to compete with these. I could use some more rhinos as well. Because the rhinos wipe the crawlers, leaving the fangs alive for things. The plus 17% HP might actually make Hacker not viable. I mean, Hacker is never really amazing. It's... oh boy. Fine. The thing that makes Hacker good is that it disables the detonation on it. So when your opponent has detonation, like the self-destruct rhinos, you can get rid of them by virtue of, well, hacking it away. I think I actually just want to go double rhino here. Put rhino here, rhino here. And then we need to start getting Fang tech. Is likely something bad to happen to us here. Because we should lose this side again. Yeah, okay. So we need another rhino here, probably. Oh, no, he sold that one. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so we clear those, and then we lose the rhino. Jesus, those crawlers are just running through our fangs like nothing. So I need the fangs to deal with the phoenixes. It's just, we need rhinos to deal with the crawlers at this point. This one anti-interference rhino just rolling through everything. Alright, this is gonna take a while before I think we lose, but it'll take a while before that happens due to unit movement speeds. Oh my god, the rhino's too tanky. Never mind. We win it. Okay. Skill spec. Incendiary. Oof. Alright, well. Alright, so two things. One, mech rage on these to try to keep up with these crawlers. Or is it shields? No, I think it's shields. Shield first. Yeah, alright. Next. Another rhino over here. I think we put this guy right here. There we go. I need another fang over here to deal with this too. Sentinel missile cleans it up. Great. Okay. The way those crawlers are running past this rhino is a problem for me. But it's one that can be resolved with another rhino. So now he's going to start having... Because of this, our opponent basically flipped the tables. Because the leveling of the fangs means that he now loses on multiple fronts. And he has to do something to change it. Charged ammo. Orbital bombardment. Orbital bombardment does not help me at all. Amp core or charged ammo here. I think we do amp core rhino. Alright. We need rhino, fang. There we go. Rhino here. Fang here. Amp core. There we go. Upgrade this guy, upgrade this guy, upgrade this guy. We got 300 monies left, which can be developed into... I think we just upgrade these two. Because we can. Do I want to nuke anything here? Not particularly. But I will hit these guys, because they do actually hit our fangs reasonably hard. I'll slap this as well. Okay. That's a boat. Man's gone boats. Double boat, in fact. With the Overlord artillery. We can deal with boat via power of unyielding fang and only fangs. Does he have armor? Does not have armor. If we get range and probably mech rage, well, once we get fang upgrades, we should be able to wipe boat out. However, a couple phoenixes of our own would go a very, very long way toward dealing with that. And we'll likely need to, given our opponent has the potential to invest into those overlords extremely hard. What about AA Wasp? AA Wasp wouldn't be bad. AA Wasp certainly deals with overlords pretty well. It is simply more cost efficient for us to develop fangs. At least in my estimation. So our fangs are becoming extraordinarily powerful at this point. Let's get Mech Rage. Also armor piercing this round? I think we get range this round, actually. Nah, armor piercing this round. We have Mech Rage, we don't need. Let's pick up one Phoenix. Put you right here. Still enough room for a hacker back there in case you want to do shields, but shields are just not particularly effective for unsurprising reasons. Okay, what kind of madness does he go at this time? Wow, no Overlord in the rear. Vulcans! Okay, so shields are definitely going to be a priority. We do see more crawlers here, but they are level 1 against level 2 fangs that have almost all of their upgrades in tech, which is big scary. The Vulcans will lock onto the rhinos rather than the mass, so they're not going to be extraordinarily dangerous. At least not at the start. That will rapidly change as the rhinos get killed off by various things. Definitely time for range on these guys, on the fangs. As we break everything. These things are feeding so heavily on XP just because of, well, the rhinos existing. Alright. I think we break this if we just get... Oh, no. I think we break this if we just get a photon coating. Range is important. Upgrades on the fangs are incredibly important. How about we just go photon coating on these guys so they tank that much longer? And then buy out for an upgrade on you and an upgrade on you. And slam these guys specifically. Okay. Getting more boats, 2 more boats into his arsenal. And that would be cause for concern. Let me rephrase. It is cause for concern. But now with range on the fangs, they are just going to be constantly dealing damage. Wow, even with photon coating, those Overlord cannons break through our front line that much quickly. That quick. Yeah, so the boats do go down to the fangs pretty quickly. It's the Vulcans that give us trouble. But for now, the fangs outrange the Vulcans. So for this round at least, we still dumpster them. And that's that. And there's your fangs. Fangs are good. I like fangs. Fangs and only fangs make me happy. Makes me very happy. Let us go. Once more into the fray. Maybe out more fangs. I mean, that was our solution. And it worked. It worked really well. Fangs for the fam, exactly. Oh, oh no. excited just thinking about it. Alright. Okay, Arclight and Phoenix. We'll start out with more Fang. I liked this lineup that we had here. 3, and pull it back. 2, so we can fit stuff in places and things. This... yeah, definitely here. And I'll just slide these guys right over here like so, and then way up here. Alright guys. So I want to say while we're in match here that we've got a brand new type of video coming out today, and by today I mean technically tomorrow. It'll be at the end of this live stream, which is going to be shutting down at about 12 a.m. my time, so at about an hour and a half from now, so we can go watch the new video together, and I'm very, very excited for it. Because I'm good. It's something I've not done as a standalone content on this channel before, and it's very... I'm looking forward to you guys' opinions on it. Because, well, we're gonna need feedback from you guys, because the content you guys enjoy is really the important part. Those phoenixes being immune to storm callers and such. Take it so long to walk around. Hello there, Illinois. Welcome in. Please speed up, friend. Please speed up, friend. Friend, speed. Friend, speed up. So, what is it? Well, if you check on the YouTube channel right now, you can see exactly what it is for yourself, because it is currently the countdown is ticking. The brand new video type. If that isn't your speed, you can simply wait around as we'll be raiding into the video. Alright. Anti-interference. None of this excites me much. I'll grab this just to get it out of the pool, so we can put hackers here for reasons and stuff. But this, to me, reeks Fang, Fang, and only Fang. Put this guy here. Here we go, and then halfway. I should pull some aggro. Next. Ta-da. There's the Vulcan. Alright. I have half a mind to go hackers to take the Vulcan for myself. Hackers have the side effect of being energy shield carriers, which protects all the fangs from the death that is the Vulcan. I think we'll do that. The alternative is something like Rhino or Fortress. Not super into Rhino as much as we could, mostly because they already have Phoenix on the fields and missile device spec. No, strike spec. Yes, mostly because they already have Phoenix on the field, and the Rhino just isn't amazing at most things, but it would be okay. Hacker, on the other hand, get a pair of level 2 hackers, and next round we get shields for them. Like, the hackers actually protect our fangs, which is just amazing. Okay, so he's getting a pair of arcs there. We have begun the hack on the Vulcan, which is unlikely to succeed this round. Yeah, that definitely does not succeed this round. We lose this one hard, but it puts us in a position to win harder in the next rounds. Which I'm very into. This thing didn't level up again, did it? Oh my god, it's gonna level up again. Ah! No, that's gonna be a level 3 Vulcan. I may need a melting point. So the idea here was to trade HP for future power, but that may be a problem for us coming up real quick. Okay, given the Arclight armor, we're going to need more than just these fangs on the side, which is an issue for us because we have one of each on the side. So I need a unit that isn't any of those that I have available to me right now, with the exception of the marksman. I just have to put a marksman down or we lose this. Okay, it is what it is. Level 2, still level 1. Gotta live with it. Does he have air arcs? He does. Crawlers just spawning in here, some of which are going to get storm collared. Okay, I can move with that. Let's see. Rhinos wouldn't be a bad idea here. They actually work against the arcs. They work against the crawlers. They're not amazing, and they don't... I still don't think rhinos are a good call. The hackers can take a lot of that heat. As they are quite literally taking the fire damage here. We do need chaff clear. We need chaff clear. For that we can use fangs. But we need them to have their attack speed. Try hacking the arcs. Wouldn't mind hacking the arcs. Amp core, amp core. Okay. There we go. So that can happen here. This one's just gonna get sniped, so I need to deal with mech rage here. The attack speed. Level these guys up. Amp core on to this one, I think. Remove these. There we go. Phoenixes would be good here. Wasps wouldn't be terrible. And I think we just put anti-interference here, I guess. Alright, let's go. Lovely Draco. This is Direct Strike, but not StarCraft. That's what this game is. Alright, our opponent has a fortress now. Those crawlers from the side, those we still don't have, we still aren't dealing with the crawlers effectively, which is an issue. Okay. Hackers are doing incredibly good work here. If we hack this, there's no way. No. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, speed up. Alright. I dislike going air here because I mean, it wouldn't be the worst thing. None of this is super interesting to me. I'll take smoke. Alright. So is it mama ships, is it phoenixes, or is it wasps? Wasps are vulnerable to arc lights. Wasps are generally less DPS against big units. We need to deal with this. I could put another fang there. I think we do phoenixes with a fang here. Deal with this. Upgrade you. Upgrade. Wow, this thing is actually getting upgrades. And then we do this. This. With this guy here. This guy here. I just want this dead this turn so that we stop bleeding as much. And this as well, I think. Okay. Alright. That should help us with some of the DPS against their big boys. As that second wave of crawlers coming through is a concern. Oh no! They got the building and with it all of our plans fall. As they just break us. And so the phoenixes failed to do the damage we needed them to. Although, we do hack a fortress, which I think doesn't matter. Nah, we're still dead. Ah! Close. Almost stabilized. Alright, what was the difference? How did they make it to this building this time? These guys... Previously, this marksman walked over here and sniped out these phoenixes. What changed? Oh, I didn't missile this. This sniper got pinned here and didn't clean this up. Oh. Okay. I didn't consider that. I put the missile in the wrong place. No, that makes sense. One missile. The difference between victory and defeat. Let us go. Alright, let's do this. Yes. Tempted to blind, yeah. Ever since, like, the last week, I've stopped blindly placing missiles in round 1 against sledges. And mostly because people have been protecting their sledges. Also, what is this person's lineup? Like, this is not exactly a defensive lineup, but it's also perplexingly configured. I don't know how to feel about it. I feel like I can take advantage of it in so many ways that I don't know how to do so. Well, let's see what he's got. See what they have. Not up as weird. It is weird. It's vertical, so if it crashes into anything directly in front of it, it will lose half of its units before bringing its firepower to bear. And it is also... I mean, that's all there is to it. He's going to win this one based on building timing. So that will be something to clean up. And also he's got sledges, which are very good versus fangs. Seems vulnerable to storms. A little bit. Heavy hacker. Alright, I'll grab it for later use, but I don't intend to use it now. Do I intend to use it now? I do need something to deal with tanks. I think we don't use it now. I think we use it now. We'll start level 2. Which I hate doing for that use, but it's fine. I do need more fangs on the field. Okay. Let's start the leveling process. Not that they will level particularly hard. It would be almost feed. Okay. Hacker did pretty good work. In terms of shield break, he now has storms, which is something to consider. He's actually hitting me really hard here. I'll take strike spec. We'll do level 2 hack, fang. Shields up. Put you back here. No, do this. There we go. Get these guys to interact here more meaningfully. Actually. Yeah. There we go. Well, these guys should come way over here, which I love to see. Going to have to worry about this. Also, probably better off if we get a little aggressive here, isn't it? Front and center. Subsidized storm crawlers. Also incendiary storm, so very, very good thing that we got the fire effect, or the shield effect. Because that, it will be a big problem for us. At least if we didn't have shields. It also means we need to invest more into shields. At least to eat those first few rounds. Flank successfully worked. Hacker is hacking the building to death, which is something you don't see every day. Hacker will now start hacking everything else. Getting that sweet, delicious high-level sniper. Enemy fangs. Am I playing the mini tourney? No, I'm not. Giant Hunter Amp Core. Alright, so let's do this. Put you here. Put this guy here. This Mega Hacker. How about... No, we wait. Do you have to be concerned about this here? This is also a concern. This is interesting. That serves as... Oh, shield. We're missing shield brick. I'm not incredibly keen on... Oh, he didn't react. He didn't respond to... Okay. I'm not incredibly keen on phoenixes here. Storm colors of our own are reasonable, as are boats, but probably less than ideal. The amount of time those that fortress is spending on hacking tiny creatures is, or shooting down the tiny creatures, is hilarious to me. We're going to hack this fortress, which makes his life very difficult, as it is still actually just full HP. Oh, Stormcolors did not like that fortress. Already have a good night there, Mashinga there. Alright, so... I'm missing shaft clear and single target damage, which is a big problem for me. That's a real big problem for me. I don't really want any of that. Actually, I'll take this. This counts as shield break. So I'm missing shield break. I am also missing... You know... I'm between Stormcallers and Wasps. Don't have enough for a third. Rhino? No, rhinos suffer against vertical fangs. They suffer pretty hard against vertical fangs, actually. I didn't spend it all. Okay. And the missile landed. I assumed he was going to missile there, which is why I put the wasps in the way I did. One phoenix belonged to us, or one fortress belonged to us. Let me break through the left side. Second fortress. Alright. We are going to suffer against his fangs, but we have level 2 wasps, and he's got level 1 fangs, so it should be okay. We also have a fully amped hacker, which is just hilarious to me. Unfortunately, fangs eat wasps about as hard as mustangs do. So that's not a super amazing trade for us. But it should be enough given we have our own fangs and a hacker behind. Hacking that sledge made all the difference. Boom. Alright, great. So this gives us good... Ooh, hello. Speed. Don't mind if I do. If we get shield here, this breaks... This makes him require some massive defenses. Question is, what do I get? If I go up to 500 monies, I can get more fangs. I think we do that. Buy out. 1, 2. Put this guy here. Put this guy here. We do this. We do this. Here. Okay. Level 2 shield on the fortress is scary. We got anti-air fortress and mustangs. Interesting decision. But these wasps will be effectively meaningless for the rest of the game, I say. They still live long enough to make them worthwhile, I think, as fodder. I still think it's not enough. How much HP we have? 900? The fangs might do it. This hacker is going to die, and it makes me sad. If we had hacked this fortress, things would look very different. Definitely fang upgrade time. And we still need proper shield pen. I just wonder... I think our fangs did enough of a job here to keep us alive. Nope. Oh, close. Close. We didn't quite do it. We still, I think, we're scaling harder. We were 1 turn-ish away from scaling up beyond our opponent's reach. But we didn't quite get there. Didn't quite make it. His next turn with the movement speed on the fangs and the we bled too much life in the early game. With the with movement speed on the fangs or even range, probably movement speed, we actually get massive damage out from the fangs, which are already starting to get levels as is. We just didn't have the money for it. Alright then. Fangs are not available to us this time around. Alright, so versus Stormcaller Fang. Can work with this. How do I want to handle it is the question. I think with 2 more mustangs, which are notoriously vulnerable to Stormcallers, but they handle fangs incredibly well. And serve as a great transition piece to other things. Hello there, Glarvis. Welcome in. I think I want to defend this side like this, which hopefully, unless he builds you right here, should just kind of attract. He's going with the same kind of loadout. Arcs. He's got carry arcs available. Does not have elite marks. Is he elite spec? He's elite spec. Does not have elite marks available. And we eat the crawlers hilariously quickly and get on top of his base, turn around, and I have extreme suspicion that we're about to see armor out of this player. And it would wreck us. But we do win this round. Oh. For a second I thought I spoke too soon, but no, the crawlers did indeed get onto the stormcallers, which is what will cause us to win this round. Because stormcallers cannot hurt the crawlers. It just may take a moment. As it slowly gets nibbled away, one ankle at a time. Do stormcallers even have ankles? Alright, so given this revelation, we do this. And then this. And then this. Now we wait till next turn. Armor is cheap, he can afford it. And it would cause us serious problems. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so probably gonna win this round. Our balls, we don't have enough balls. We need more balls, is what we need. Way more balls. The Mustangs are here to clear out the chaff. The balls are here to clear everything else. The balls can defeat the arcs, but he's got more arcs than we have balls, which is not the appropriate ratio of balls to arc. And also, among other things. Oh boy, is it rough. Nope. So those balls were incredibly effective. But arcs strong, and because he's got not many of them, and they are soloing my everything, they are going to get substantial amounts of XP. Orbital bombardment is a mistake. Did not consider that. I just picked it. Yikes. 2 more balls here, and now we go. Okay. The charged arcs deal with balls pretty well. He did not take strike spec. What did he pick? He's buying out already, which is a good sign. It's worth noting that the armor actually does negate a lot of ball damage. So that is something worth considering. But they still eventually ramp up to the point where they delete arcs. Just takes them a while longer. Holy smokes. Yeah. Alright, so the charged arcs eat our balls for breakfast. And we're going to have to deal with carry arcs. Okay, so dealing with carry arcs. He does not have extended... He does not have, what is it called? Smoke bomb? Yes, please. Oh, no, I need this. We're gonna have to compete there. He does not have... I don't know what word it is I'm looking for. Elite marksman, which means that there is a missing potential range. Also missing notable single target DPS, so if I were to get a giant unit, we would have another set of problems. Balls are not sufficiently scaled to deal with this. This incendiary will ruin us, which is not good. The phoenixes will inevitably die to the fangs. Just win late game. I win the super late game. Like we have to get past the phase where he gets every upgrade, and now the range matters. Oh no, we just won the round because the fire ate all of his fangs. Oh no, the backfire. Well, Storms would be a good choice. I'm trying to deal with multiple things at once. Incendiary flames would be, or incendiary storms would be great for us. Electromagnetic impact, I'll take that. Slam this. Hit this guy. Upgrade you. 1, 2. Let's grab range on these. No, units first. Let's start the storms. Huh. No shields out of him. Okay. I should probably get range on the, what are they called? The Mustangs? That way the Mustangs can more consistently hit chaff and avoid getting storm colored behind the balls. Symmetry makes you happy. I understand this feel all too well. But Mustangs will inevitably Mustangs should inevitably outscale those arcs in like 5 rounds from now. He did get air or anti-air arcs. Charged ammo. Don't mind if I do. Because our Mustangs can't hurt the arc lights anyways, let's get high explosive ammo. Do I need? I don't think I need high explosive ammo, actually. Put you here. We'll get 1, 2, 3. Put you here. We're totally checkerboarding this. Here we go. Upgrade you, and for 200 monies, we buy damage and 8. No. Yes. Do you see what I see? Alright, so he's gotten a lot of fangs. I would like to, cause some additional problems by increasing our firepower. One phoenix is misplaced. Two of them are misplaced, actually. Fang shield, I noticed. That's about to no longer be a concern. And we've already laid the trap. Elite hacker, smoke bomb. Elite marks, I'll grab smoke bomb here. Just to cause some additional problems for him. But let's... I do want range here, but first off, 1 and 2. Put you back here. Put you back here. Slap you here and unlock arcs. Just gonna put this. There's nowhere to put this. Is what it is. Use. Here. There you go. The smoke bomb, which is both convenient and inconvenient. Like, I don't need the range on this to make a difference. But it's inconvenient because it still hits my units. And we just wiped out the entire right side of his board. Oh, it's beautiful. Level 3 hacker. Did he not get level 3 hackers? He got hackers, but not level 3 hackers. Okay, you know what? I can live with this. I thought if he was going to get hackers, he would get the level 3 hackers, but he didn't. So, this is our life now. Given his lack of anti-air, we're going to double down. Ooh, almost got him. Okay. So due to the potential incoming incendiary, we need to shield up. I need to have something to clean this up, of which I can put one Mustang back here. We have range, so we can sit it way back here. We will EMP this. We will orbital this. And we will unlock these and slap 1, buyout, 2. Just generally around. You fit into square. You don't fit. You're misplaced, so we can't fit one into there. And then an upgrade on, I guess, any of these will suffice. And then how about slowing this down? Yeah? Okay. Okay, so we stopped the incendiary, which is great. Our missile cleans up everything back there, and now we just push through. We ignite everything on the ground, and then the air cleans up. I say as if the carry arcs aren't carrying and cleaning up the skies, which is both disappointing and not too much of a surprise. The range on the carry arcs is actually killing up all our phoenixes, but this is the point where we expect it to happen. Where the carry arcs beat us, and now we just have to scale up our what is it called? Phoenixes. Okay. Wasp Swarm, skill spec. We'll grab skill spec here. Alright, range on these guys bring it to 172 compared to the 130 of their fully maxed arcs. And energy shields on these guys. Great. 2 more of these. Alright, where do we put this guy? This thing took any amount of hits. This thing managed to level up, which is impressive, all things considered. I think we put this one... Mustangs are still doing really well, so we'll put this guy here for bonus damage output. And ignition. Where do we put our ignition source? I guess just right here. Hopefully that ignites at some point. We will buy out and do this. Okay. And ignites. We ignite part of it at least. The hackers are actually distracting all of our ground units and phoenixes, which is a problem. Okay, the shield break is working reasonably well, but the hackers are an actual threat. Given time, our phoenixes will win this inevitably due to massively outranging the opponents. But these things are getting tanky, aren't they? Is that it? Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. That's what I was talking about. Like our phoenixes inevitably outscale them because of the lack of elite marks, but we have to live long enough to make that happen, which we barely did. Things could have scaled quite poorly. Well done, well done. Those are some stacked boards. They really are. I love to see it, is what I love. Alright. Arclight Stormcaller. Don't mind if I do. This is going to end so poorly. My measuring stick. We give him no information. Well, I should be okay with this. By okay with it, I mean I will enjoy it, not that it's good. All right. Supply spec, don't mind if I do. 1, 2, 3. And crawlers. We'll leave the rest of the units as they are, because I don't have the money to get more. Alright. This is happening. Good to deal with it. Alright, so left side should just suddenly become immensely more powerful, whereas right side suffers the wrath of the entire enemy force. My only question is, do we wipe out their units before they get the building? And I think the answer is no. The answer is yes by like a fifth of a second. Incursus OnlyFangs is just 24/7 iguana stream. Did you see the raptor short from posted earlier? It makes me laugh every time. Oh, please, Stormcaller. Oh, there's no way. Alright, yeah. We tried. Legit thinking about firestorms? Yeah, me too. Me too. Although I need to adjust the positions of the storms as they are. You did not see raptors? You should check the secret iguana chat. Alright, so this guy managed to take top damage despite being team tank, which is impressive. So we need to do 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna have enough money to replace. Here. And here. Guess I could just replace this with more fangs, but it's currently dealing sufficient damage to make it worth its weight right now, which is impressive, all things considered. Okay. Getting cheesy yet? No. These sledges are going to be a concern. I'm keen to pick up high explosive anti-tank shells just to solve that problem. Fang shields would work quite well to facilitate that. Would also help versus the snipers and the crawlers. So I think we'll go down that route. Wasps are likely to happen given our opponent's investment into marksman. Is Greg not a Firestorm believer? Oh no. Portable shields. Lead spec. Shielded wasps. Yes, that is an option. The problem is I don't want to give up the ground, and I want to start scaling the fangs. Let's sell this. Get another one here. Incendiary. I think we do high explosive anti-tank shells. Call it there. Let's buy out for... Wow, this guy's doing a lot. Buy out for another fang. And put it this side. Right and close and personal. We will need hackers soon. Hackers beat the tanks quite well. That's what I was concerned about. Okay. Good news is we break left side pretty well. We're holding the fulcrum in the middle. We would have won this if it were not for the crawlers in the rear, which is not an uncommon event. Not an uncommon event at all. I just got a notification on my phone about my own video, which is set to release in 30 minutes. I'm okay with this. Alright. Shield drop. Shield drop. Just a pair of fangs cleans this up nicely. Unless he invests into something crazy, rich, possible. Another Stormcaller massively helps here. I think we do that. I do need to... Wait, I got through... Oh, well, that was a mistake. Hopefully it doesn't bite me too hard for that. Let's remove this. And... the rest of this should be fine, yeah. Shield here. Save for next round. Alright, level 2 Crawler versus level 2 Fang with Shield. Who wins? Should be the Fang with Shield. Like, Shield Fangs are just that good. I am wrong. It's just the flat level 2 crawlers. Okay, that's scary. Mech Rage, anyone? Man, that hurts, because that's going to cause substantial amounts of HP loss where we would otherwise have nearly wiped the floor with them. Nearly. I may need to get cheesy here just to survive. Because that round was the difference between having enough HP to bleed out one more round and upgrade all of our stuff, and fundamentally failing, which that's really bad for us. Okay. Yeah. I don't like this. We need hacker shields and Fang upgrades. These guys are not doing much anymore. This one's still managing to do something. Alright, does he read my Does he read my pick here, or... I think not. That hurts. We did a hacker yesterday. Lifelink and regen makes the tanks very tanky. While the anti-tank storms are great, they do not deal quite enough DPS to burn them down before the tanks cause issues for us. So now we've got these wasps that are going to have to hard carry us by virtue of my opponent can't shoot up, which is not a great situation to be in. These level 1 sledges over here have yet to die just because we don't have the DPS to kill them. This also means I can just get a melter and wipe out his entire front line at the same time. Which is the most cost-efficient thing I can do. I'm okay with this. Okay, so this is real. Oh, and Heavy Mustang is here. It hurts my soul so much. Alright, so if I get range, I think we want to deal with this first. This one first. Because this one let's keep it alive longer. All of this is bad. All of this is very bad. I'm just in constant buyout mode now. I need to get mech rage on these guys. Like, that's just a requirement for survival. Because we gotta scale, and we're just not there. Okay. He's got Mustangs versus one. He got 1 unit of Mustangs, which does not beat 3 units of wasps. So that's a good start for me. Unfortunately, he can just get 2 more units of Mustangs. Ah. I'd also like to get wasp shields. Will help immensely versus the snipers. I say as if investing in wasps is going to be a good decision here, given his easy option of simply getting more Mustangs. Oh god, please tanks, don't kill the melter. Alright, that was concerning. Okay. Parasitic ammo? I feel like I need to. Parasitic ammo goes on probably this one. Yeah. Shields up. Upgrade. 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 Redo. Mech Rage. How did that one not upgrade? Upgrade you. Upgrade you. Buy out. Range on this probably is necessary. Otherwise, we suffer. counterplay. Yeah, he's got an extra set of Mustangs, now with anti-air spec, and without additional upgrades, these wasps, things are gonna get rough, real rough. I probably should have sold off one of these arcs for an additional upgrade on a fang. So many. This crawler actually attracts our, it does actually attract our melting point for moments. Thankfully, it's not a long moment. But those two Mustangs wipe the wasps very quickly, which is not a surprise. What happened here? Replicrawlers. Replicrawlers do beat fangs quite hard. Do we survive this? Is my question. I think not. I think not. Even with the wasps here. Okay. Yep. Too many mistakes. It's fine. It's fine. Let's do it again. Main problem with the wasps, you don't have the range with them. No, he just put a sledge in front of the, or he put a sledge to the side of the wasps, and all the wasps ignored the Mustangs and went straight for the sledges. Which is not a surprise. But it just means that the wasps ended up engaging targets that were down here instead of over here where the Mustangs were. Because the wasps started here, attacked targets here, and then here, and then here, and then here. All the time they're getting hit by Mustangs, which just wiped them out rather quickly, mind you. That's not something that buying range can affect. Right, sniper, sledge. I probably needed to go hackers early, is what I suspect I needed to do. Earlier, I should say. Or at all. It's more accurate. Because the wasps were just an inevitable loss. They were a stopgap, which I was hoping to be able to invest into the fangs. But once we lost the right side due to an extra investment into the crawler upgrades, that was the end. That's why you get mobile beacon, put the wasp in the square. I mean, that only works until he puts something directly in front of the tower, which, I mean, sure, that may have been the difference between winning and losing that round. I just don't see it as a effective solution. We needed to win multiple rounds hard back to back. And investing so much into a one-off, especially given we were already 3 rounds deep in the investing one-off, just feels really bad. We inevitably need to have like a round where we would lose in order to make up for potential losses, and I just didn't find it. Oh, well, here we go. Okay then, let's... Do we start with level 1s then? We have Assault Fangs, so we could easily put these somewhat behind here, although I probably don't want to do so round 2. I'm not going to bet that hard on our opponent being that level of cheesy. Wonder how 3 more wasps on the other side would have worked. I imagine not better than any other option. Remember that they broke us in the bottom right. So while I could have put wasps over there, and while they would have eventually dug through and worked, they wouldn't have beaten out. It would have been erased to the back of the base. And even if I get the building slightly earlier, him getting the building would have just put it right back into even terms, and on even terms we lose that, because we're relying on cheese to, well, survive at that point. I needed a round where I didn't need to rely on cheese in order to actually survive, in order to actually have an attempt to stab back at our opponent. Because otherwise we're just gambling cheese on cheese, and I lose that for trajectory. Smoke bomb hurts him way more than it hurts me. Okay. Yeah. These will get their value eventually. But let's do mass recruitment. Fang here, missile here, missile here, and missile. He probably is going to upgrade those tanks. Man, I just realized this guy's got replica crawlers already, which is terrifying to think about. Okay, I want to steal these tanks, so... Oh, yeah, and there's the wasp swarm. Okay, so he does have units on my base. Replica crawlers are here. So those are a major concern. Looks like those 2 wasps in the back will be enough to break that base before I break his everything. But... oh, maybe not. Okay. And this one sniper should win it for us. Alright. Shield device improved, heavy Mustang. I don't want any of this. What I want are upgrades on Fangs. Is this an... no. It's a mech rage. These are not super useful to me anymore. They do nothing. You go here. You go here. No, we missed a lot again. I'm indecisive because there's nowhere else you really need to put these except for... actually, here's a good place for them. And now we wait for next turn to buy shield, I think. Yep. Yeah. Shield coming soon to a world near us. Okay. 1 arc in the back to deal the replica crawlers. I could Alternatively, I could upgrade the fangs and power everything and then win the fang and then win the Replicrawler battle there. Just outright. Okay. But yes, one arc back there would solve the Replicrawler problem. Alright. Giant Hunter this early? I don't know if it counts if we kill it, so I'm gonna take this. Let's grab range. Hopefully that's enough to make the difference. And then shields up. Okay, so is it Phoenixes? Is it marksman? I prefer Phoenixes. Because we need shield break. I prefer Phoenixes. Let's just test to see how that works out. I prefer Phoenixes here. Because I need shield pen. Oh god, he's got underground threat. Well, okay. Okay. Rhino, maybe? I prefer Phoenixes here because we need shield break. Rhinos don't work for that because, well, Rhinos ignore shields. I think those fangs would have won if it weren't for the massive amount of underground threat that came out of nowhere. So we're going to lose this round pretty hard because of that. Like, otherwise you can see here that, oh my god, we're not even going to lose the round. Even despite him getting the building, I think we're not going to lose the round, is what's happening here. Okay. I could have sworn we would have lost, but he doesn't have enough shield pen. So I can solve that problem. Let's see, amp core, speed spec. Did we take speed spec here, or amp core is my question? Is the next thing in my thought process. So this should win. Amp core is speed spec. I think we take amp core for mega hacker. We upgrade these guys. And then, is it shield or we go AP bullet? Phoenixes? I think we start Phoenixes now. Should be able to get these rolling. This is our anti-shield as well as our massive single target DPS. This certainly wins. Let's do this. Okay. Yeah, those crawlers don't even make it to our fangs in the bottom right. Not a scratch on them. Shield would help immensely for our fangs versus those snipers. But our opponents no longer have any anti-air, and thus lose by default. But we have hackers on the field, so we're going to take both fangs, or both Vulcans, or not. The Vulcans kill the hackers, because they got bonus damage. So now we just take a long time and wait. Okay. That's, it's gonna be here a hot second. This is understandable. Okay. So what happened here? Charged ammo, range spec. I think we'll take charged ammo here. We do this. There we go. Charged ammo can go onto any fang. You're hitting great hits here. Upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you, upgrade you. I think we do more Phoenix. Mass recruit Phoenix into charged shots. That's just massive deeps increase. Upgrade you. I think next round we pop portable shield on this guy. Going to do this in case of wasp. And then here and there. Okay. There's wasps on the left, which our fangs will clean up very quickly. Ta-da! Okay. We steal a Vulcan. Alright. Good, good. Steal the second Vulcan, please. And that's it. That should be GG. It is. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Do you guys know what time it is? It's time to debut a brand new type of content on this channel. In fact, we're going to be doing some narration. If you guys want to see more of it, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we've got something that I've been very, very much so waiting for, and super excited to show you guys. And it's coming out right now. So without further ado, I will see you guys there.